It's been a while since we got a new Palworld glitch, so I spent a few days looking for something new. In this video, I'll show you 5 glitches to easily capture the main 5 most wanted pals in the game. So let's get started. So for this first glitch, we are going to capture Astegon. He is here at the volcanic mountain, but the entrance to his location is at coordinates -553 and -413. Now, let's go and enter the mineshaft. There is only one straight path, so you really can't get lost. But we want to keep going until we almost reach the boss room. You know you're in the right place if you see an egg. It could be a different egg for you, but there should be one. Now, to the right of this lava fall, we want to jump or climb up to this specific spot. Make sure you crouch so your head is under the overhang and roll forward. Just like that, we are inside Wall Maria. In this spot, you can shoot Astegon, but it's a small opening and the lava fall gets in the way if you try to reposition yourself for a better angle. To combat that, we want to walk over this way behind the lava in this specific spot and roll forward once again. Once we get inside this spot, you'll see that we have a better view of the boss room and no obstructions. From here, attack him until he is low enough to capture. In this spot, he will never attack you, so you can take your time doing damage, especially if you are a lower level. And of course, whenever you're ready, just throw a sphere through the wall to capture it. And now, to get out, all you need to do is go up to the wall, position your camera so it's outside the wall, and call your pal out. From there, ride it to get out. It can be a bit tricky at first, but it's super simple to do. For this next glitch, we are going to be able to capture Jetragon without taking any damage. We want to come here on the map where Jetragon is. Come to this specific area, there's a spiky tower, a few spike rocks, and a lava pool. Come down to this wall and look out for this weird shaped rock. All you want to do is spam your roll button while moving forward. You probably won't get it right away, but just keep rolling forward and you'll get in eventually. And once you get pushed in, turn to the left and roll forward one more time. Now, once you're in here, wait for the Jetragon to show up so you can shoot it. Once you see it, shoot it and grab its attention, and follow the path I take. You can fight him in this area as well, but he will be able to hit you. Where we are going, he won't be able to damage you at all. When you make it up to this rock, turn around and you'll see he is stuck inside the wall. Just keep shooting him until he is low in health. Then you can go up to him and shoot a sphere through the wall to capture him. But sometimes he doesn't get stuck there. I'm going to show you what to do if he doesn't get stuck. Like before, grab his attention and head to the rock. In my case, I had to move around and had to wait for him to catch up to me. But sometimes he will be right next to you when you turn around. It's completely random. But from the rock, follow my path again and don't forget to keep shooting him so he doesn't despawn. When you get to where I am, there's going to be a gaping hole in the ground. Be careful not to fall in. We want to go to that ledge over there where I'm pointing. Head over there and go down as far as possible before you actually fall in and crouch. If you don't crouch, the shockwave from his meteor attack will actually damage you. But now, you can shoot it without having to worry about getting hit from his attacks. Try not to go anywhere else when fighting him because he will fly above you and it'll be very hard to shoot him that way. Once you get him low enough, all you want to do is just run up to him and throw a sphere through the wall to capture him. And more likely than not, you won't get it in the first try, and he will usually respawn above you. Now, because we can't aim directly above us, it's hard to find a spot where we can get him. So just go back to the rock and roll out of the glitch, so then you'll be able to aim at Jetragon properly. Just like getting in, it takes a bit of playing around with to be able to find the right spot to leave. But that's it for this glitch, on to the next one. For this next glitch, we are going to be able to capture Frostalion. Come to coordinates -354 and 508. When you get here, Frostalion is most likely going to be in the middle. Make sure it's not near you when you do this. come to this ice tower here facing the south wall. You'll see that to the right there is a spot where there's a bit of an overhang. Crouch under it and roll forward. Now once in the spot, shoot Frostalion to grab his attention. Once it starts coming to you, run back to this specific spot as fast as possible. For whatever reason, if you hug this wall here, Frostalion won't attack, but if you move too far from the wall, it will start attacking and you will take damage. You might have to move around a tiny bit to be able to find the perfect spot, but it shouldn't be hard. Once you find the area to be in, move around a tiny bit to find where you can shoot through properly, depending on what weapon you have, that is. From here, you know what to do, just keep shooting at it until it's low enough to throw a sphere at it. When you're ready, peek around the corner and throw a sphere through the wall. Now, to get out, it's super simple. Come to this ledge and climb right out. There really is no easier way to capture Frostalion than this, but on to the next glitch. So now that we are here at the statue of Anubis, make sure he is not around so he doesn't attack you. What we want to do from here is go to his left foot and jam yourself in the corner where it meets the mountain right here. From here, place your back against his foot and aim forward and spam the roll button to cause yourself to do a backflip and face into his foot. And just like that, we are inside his foot. Now from here, go ahead and shoot him or wait for him to come closer and grab his attention. And now that he's here, you can see that he hops up on top of the foot and follows us around, but he doesn't actually do any attacks. So you can just go ahead and damage him. You can use a bow, a shotgun, a charge rifle, whatever you have. Obviously this will take longer with a lower level weapon, but it's totally doable. I like to make sure I have the Ring of Mercy on, just so I don't accidentally kill him and have to wait for him to respawn again. As you can see, even after taking all those shots, he just doesn't attack back. Now from here, you just capture him like you normally would. You can change your capture rate settings if you have a weaker sphere, but that's totally up to you. There we go, it's as simple as that. And now from here, the way to exit, just deploy your mount and ride it out. So I'm back here and I'm just going to go ahead and enter the glitch spot once again just to show you how easy and safe it is. Even your grandparents could do this. I'm going to show you how I have no armor equipped and I'm completely unprotected. Now from here, just go ahead and grab his attention or wait for him to come back from his walk. And try to make sure there are no other pals around, or else they will get in the way of you damaging Anubis and it can get a bit annoying. And just like before, just start damaging him with whatever weapon you have. It really doesn't matter what it is. Once again, you can see it doesn't matter where we go, we could take a nap here and he won't attack. So take your time trying to find a spot that you have an easy time shooting him. Now, once you have him low enough, go ahead and capture him just like you normally would. And I'm just using an Ultra Sphere here just to show how even a low level player can do this as well. Now you can make this even easier by upgrading your capture power through the statue, sphere module, or even a capture rate in the world settings. Whatever's easiest for you, honestly. Now once we've confirmed that he's been captured, to get out of the glitch, if you don't have a mount, you just go ahead and roll out of the foot there. And just like that, we're out and you're out of the glitch. For this final glitch, we are going to capture Paladius and Necromus. But before we actually make our way over to them, we want to come here to my location at coordinates 350 and 569.
That's what she said!
Once here, enter this mineshaft and follow where I go. Because the walls all look the same, a good marker is this first bin here. Once you make it here, do one roll forward, and to the left is where the glitch spot begins. Climb the wall until you are through the ceiling. You know you're in when you're floating. From here, jump to this other rock and climb up into the second ceiling like so. Now, once here, follow where I go. You want to climb this ledge and try to stand on top of it while crouched. It may take you a few tries, but when you get it, walk forward until you can't go any forward, roll forward once and turn around and walk back. This will make you stand up. From here, turn back again and roll forward until you face through this wall. This will take you a few tries. Now from here, do the same thing, spam roll until you make it through the wall. Before we go any further, there is another variation to this glitch, and I will show you how it's done right now. So we are back here on top of the ledge, and just like before, roll forward once, turn around, and walk back. You'll see that now we are floating instead of on the ground. All we want to do is climb this ledge to the left, walk all the way forward, and position your camera so that your pal gets called out to the other side of the wall, and then just ride it. From here, get off and spam roll forward until you face through. And now from here, just call out your pal and fly out. You are under the entire desert. Now you can pretty much go anywhere on this desert island. So let's make our way over to Paladius and Necromus. Here they are, just roaming around. They can't see us, so they won't attack if we just get close. As far as weapons go, the only weapons that work on these guys are weapons that can go through walls, like the Terra Prisma Sword, the Nightglow Lantern, and the Terra Blade, which you can all get by farming the Terraria dungeon skips or farming Moonlord Master. The multi-guided missile launcher works the best, but I will explain that a little later. But for those who don't have the multi-guided missile launcher, you want to use the Terra Prisma Sword as your main continuous attack. Make sure all the blades are out. Then you can use the Terra Blade as your secondary attack. Now, the Terra Blade is good and does a bit more damage than the Nightglow Lantern, but you have to manually aim. Unlike the Nightglow where you can just hold it and it'll attack on its own. But it's completely up to you, whatever works best for you. Just be careful and don't stay in one spot because they do have attacks that can go through the floors and hit you. So as long as you are aware of your surrounding, you'll be okay. Now, for those that do have the missile launcher, you'll see that if I fly close to them and shoot missiles at them, they take no damage. But for whatever reason, if I fly far away from them and shoot them with it, they start taking damage. I have no idea why that works like that, but it does. You'll see that the multi-guided missile launcher eats at their health much faster than the Terra Prisma combo does. So if you are a high enough level, I definitely recommend it. And just like the past 4 pals, once they are low enough, all you have to do is throw a sphere at them through the floor to capture it. Obviously, if you want, you can capture both of them or only one, up to you. And to leave, what you can do is fly through the floor in a few random areas, or you can use your grapple gun and grapple out of the glitch. That's all I got for today's video. There are so many more pals out there to capture, so if anyone has any pals in mind that they want, leave them down in the comments and I'll see if I can find a way to make it happen. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and peace out.